What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Derek, aka Flippingahouse, and today we're going to check on a couple flips that we purchased at the end of 2024. I bought these from my good friend Gloria. She's a wholesaler here in Houston. We've done multiple deals together, but this is the first time that I've ever bought a house or bought two houses on the same street directly across from each other from the same seller. So a lot of firsts, but they were really good deals. I'm gonna talk about why we got them so cheap, how we made the deal happen, because it all happened very quickly, like so fast that I didn't even have time to put down earnest money. That's how quick this deal happened. So we'll get into all the details and how you can do deals just like this as well, even if you're not in the Houston market. But let's get to it. It's a cold one here in Houston, long drive ahead of us. All right, guys, we have finally made it after an hour-long drive to the property. So I'm standing outside the first one. We're gonna go ahead and walk it. The tenants just vacated the property, and then the one directly across the street, just to show you guys, we'll go walk that one in a minute. Now, I wanted to let you guys know the main reason that I'm even coming here is because I'm trying to wholesale these properties, right? Just, we bought them super cheap. I'm trying to just flip them as is. Now, if that does not work, because I had to close on them, or I would have probably tried to wholesale them, but if that does not work, then we're gonna do a light rehab and list them under market for a quick sell just to get them gone. We just did this with another property, and I think we'll make like 40K, so not too bad for 3-4 months of work. But we always want to maximize the amount of money that we can make, but also you got to think about cash conversion cycles. This is something that I had to learn the hard way in 2024, and that's literally just being able to flip the money as fast as possible. We got caught with a lot of properties last year, and then we didn't have money coming in, and then the properties that we were buying were sitting because we couldn't get to them because we couldn't finish projects, and it just created this huge problem. So in 2024, what we did was we started buying cheaper deals, number one. Number two, we started buying better homes, which that should have been, you know, what we were doing in the first place. And then the last thing that we did is we focused on getting the deals flipped quicker, right? And because we're getting them cheaper, we're able to flip them faster. So let me give you guys a quick walkthrough of this first one, and then we'll talk more about the numbers and stuff. All right, guys, I'm just trying to get some light in here because it is terrible. But like I said, the tenants just left this property, and overall, you guys can see, I mean, we have tile floors throughout. It's a little bit rough, right? Because it's been lived in, but really not that bad overall. It's just a lot of cosmetic work. It comes with a huge oversized lot. So, I mean, just little things that we can do back here, right? We're gonna get rid of the trampoline, the play area, this fucking pool. Like, an above ground pool does nothing for value. And if anything, it's just collecting mosquitoes. I mean, look at this, guys. Hasn't been used in years. So, I mean, you can see it's a pretty big house, right? Like, really nice. For sure need a roof. We can clean up this vinyl siding and just get a nice repaint. Fix the little things. You're gonna need a new AC condenser. Now, this first home is a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, and the homes are almost identical in square footage. There's only like 30 feet difference. The one across the street actually does have a 4th bedroom, so that's a positive. But like I said, all 3 bedrooms are upstairs, which we'll go take a look at. And then you have 1 half bath down here. But like I said, it's not terrible, guys. We're just, the main reason I wanted to come, like I said, is to show some buyers, which we'll see. The numbers that I've been getting have been pretty low, and the rental rates aren't amazing in this neighborhood. That's why I think it's probably going to be best to do a light flip, which is why I wanted to come and see what I would do, you know, to make that happen. And then yeah, let's go take a look upstairs, and then I'll talk to you guys about the numbers though, why it's probably going to make the most sense to just do a light flip. Outdated carpet, obviously. Sorry for the lighting, guys, there's no power. Bedroom, bathroom, just very rough living conditions. The tenants had been here at least 10 years, and it shows. It's very rough. They were supposed to leave it broom swept, but you take what you can get, guys. You take what you can get. Now, this is the half bathroom downstairs. We have a really huge laundry / pantry area. And then we have the garage out here. So 2-car garage, a bike here. Actually, we'll probably take that for my son and his friends. It's nothing amazing, but something. But yeah, guys, this is it. I mean, it sucks that the tenants left it like this because it's more shit that I'm gonna have to clean. But let's go talk a little bit about these deals and, you know, kind of how we put them together before we go walk the second house. All right, guys, let's talk a little bit about the deal though and how this whole thing even transpired or came together. So my friend Gloria reached out probably a couple weeks into December. Said she had 2 properties, and it's ironic because the last deal that we did together was in 2023, and I actually bought 2 properties as well, but they weren't in the same neighborhood. But anyways, she said that she was asking $140,000 for these homes. Yeah, they lived a little bit rough, but nothing that can't be fixed with a few $100s though. So they had been here 10 years and the owner never raised the rent. So they were paying $1,000. No, we're not holding right now because I do all DSCR and it's just, it does not make sense right now.
The baby and everything, like, oh,
gotcha. No. Yeah, it's coming quick.
It is coming quick. And the one room doesn't have a light bulb in it. I didn't get a chance to.
Oh, okay, yeah, I actually have a light with me. I stay prepared.
How are you doing?
Hi, fine. How are you doing?
Hey, good.
All right, guys. Hey, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. There's a little bit of a dip right here. Like I said, it's nothing like crazy, but.
You can make it go away, but.
Just say, you know, just make me an offer. We'll see if we can put it together. If not, we'll have more. I mean, this is literally what I do full time. So
we're looking. We're really trying to buy a business. We're looking.
Oh, nice. What type of business? I got you. Yeah, that's boring and print money. Yeah, that's how I am. I want to buy either a plumbing or HVAC company because I mean, with flipping, I spend so much. I mean, it's ridiculous. So I could help myself, and there's a lot of baby boomers that are going to be retiring.
Yeah, that's what we're looking for. But in the meantime, we're looking for some other stuff.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, I appreciate you coming nonetheless, and like I said, we'll have more.
Yeah, you got my number, dude. I mean, like I said, we're actively. I mean, we got money. We're ready to pounce if the right deal comes across. I don't mind spending a little bit of money up front because our goal is to hold it for a while. So
yeah.
I don't mind spending a little bit of money up front.
Oh, 100%. That takes out 90% of them. Because then they're gonna say, oh well, I can, or oh well, I have this old one. All right, guys, let's talk a little bit about the deal. My bad, I had a buyer pull up, but we purchased these 2 homes from my friend Gloria. Like I was saying, last time that we bought deals from her, I bought 2 houses. So these were on the same street from the same seller. They were looking to do a 1031 exchange, and so on this property right here, the tenants were only paying $1,000 for a 3-bedroom 2.5 bathroom house here in Houston. It's insane. So that's one of the reasons they were selling. Now the other house, they haven't paid rent. I didn't find this out until after I closed, but they haven't paid rent in 4 or 5 months. I don't have an exact timeline. Anytime that we buy a property, you know, with people in them, we always want to create a solution. So originally Gloria was asking $140,000 for each home. I made an offer for $120,000 for each home. She denied it, right, as most people do, but then about a week before they were supposed to close, I wasn't able to come see them. I'd only seen the pictures, so I actually bought these sight unseen. I would not recommend that unless you have a lot of experience, but the number that I was getting it at was so cheap that I honestly didn't care, so that's what we did. So the deal happened so fast. I think it was Thursday whenever she contacted me, Wednesday or Thursday, and we closed that following Monday, which is very quick. It happened so fast, and I had so much stuff going on with other properties. I didn't even have a chance to put down earnest money, but because I've done so many deals with Gloria, she knows I'm a man of my word, we got this deal done. And the homeowners were so happy, and they just, you know, they had 4 properties that they were selling. These are the only 2 that fit our buying criteria, but they're really good deals. So let's talk about like what they're actually worth though. All right, so the comps in this neighborhood for almost the identical home of this one or that one. When I say identical, I just mean like square footage, bed and bath in this section of the neighborhood, because there's certain sections of this neighborhood. Like I said, we just wholesaled a deal. It was a $50,000 wholesale fee that we did, but it's in a nicer part of the neighborhood. So the comps over there, they go up to 280 versus this side of the neighborhood, they only go up to 230. The lots are smaller, the houses are a little bit older. So like these are things that you need to pay attention to. So we bought them based off the numbers being, you know, 225,000 to 230,000 ARV, and we're getting them at 120,000 $120,000 each. Now we do have to deal with the tenants, and that's why, I don't know if you guys heard while I was in there, we're paying for movers for them. The old owners that we bought the property from actually gave their deposit back, so we're giving it to them, and we gave them 2 months to live at the property and get everything together because it was around Christmas time. We're never just gonna kick anybody out of their house, right? So we just created a win-win solution, but because we were able to do that, we were able to get the homes for $120,000 each. Now, the reason that we couldn't wholesale the property is obviously I bought it from a wholesaler, right? So we can't re-wholesale, and because we needed to close so quickly because she came back at the very end and I wasn't able to get inside the property, wholesaling was completely off the books. Now, number two, my next idea is to wholesale it, right? My next thought is, because we got the tenants out, because we only paid $120,000, let's go ahead and see if we can resell the property for $165,000. And the reason that I thought that is because, like I said, we wholesaled another property, and even though the values are a lot higher over there, you never know till you try it, guys. I've had some deals in the past that I didn't think I was gonna sell. We already own them. It doesn't hurt anybody to come up here, make sure that the tenants are out, and then show a buyer. Like you said, I was supposed to have 3 or 4 buyers come in. They text me with their low offers this morning. They were all around 130,000, right? Which tells me that I could probably get them up to 140,000, but my bottom number would be 150 to 155,000, just based on the amount of time that I've owned the property. If I'm gonna take that much risk, I might as well do a light flip. And that's pretty much where I'm at. I think that's what I'm gonna have to do for these properties, just based on the numbers that I'm getting. And the market is where it is, right? So people are being more conservative. So my thought now is the tenants are out. Let's go ahead and get it completely trashed out. I'm gonna get a nice deep clean because this property hasn't had it in 10 or 15 years. God knows when the last time this house was clean. And then I'm going to try to once again keep pushing it out for the next week or two as I wait on the other tenants to move out. And then if they move out, right, and I don't get any offers, we're just gonna put about 20K into this house. Just little things. I'm not gonna completely rehab this house because we already have tile floors downstairs, right? I would paint the walls, I would do some countertops, redo the showers upstairs. You guys saw how disgusting they were, right? And I think I can get all of that done for around 20 to 25,000, which means I'll be all into the property around 150,000. Like I said, homes are selling on the low end at 220 to 225,000, on the top end at 230,000. So I would probably just list at like $200,000 or $210,000. And the reason I know this strategy will work is because I just did it on another house, which I made a video about a couple weeks ago. If you guys want to go watch it, here's the YouTube thumbnail. The reason that I did it with that property is because it was a very similar situation. I bought it so cheap. There were tenants in place. It had a lot of good bones. It just needed some cosmetic love. So we just put some paint, doorknobs, we fixed the shower. There were a few little like miscellaneous things, but we only ended up spending around $18,000 on that home. And because of that, we're able to make, I mean, we're gonna make like 45K in 3 months, guys, like I said. So it's a really good deal. So if these don't sell, that's what I'm gonna do with them. Like I said, that one I know for sure will sell because it's in a lot better condition, as you guys saw on the walkthrough. They just didn't live as rough, but you know, it is what it is. I got 2 really good houses. They're directly across the street. I could drop a dump. My guys can work at both houses, so it's really going to be a win-win. But I really appreciate you guys watching. I hope you learned something and just learn that there's multiple strategies. You need to look at deals multiple different ways. But if you guys made it this far on the video, I greatly appreciate you. Make sure you like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. I'm dropping weekly videos, guys, every Sunday night. Make sure you like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Until next time, peace.